Welcome back to Kerbal Space Explosion. Well, here it is. This is the last lander from the, what did I call it? I can't even remember. The Fission 5 lander. Yeah, that's right. So this is the last one. We landed the other 4 on the moon. They're still there. Here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one. And I can't find any other large craters like this that we haven't already landed on. Here's one we landed on previously in our first landing. And then our rover adventure with the tumbler occurred over here. There may be something that I just can't see because this is the dark side now. But I think what I want to do though, I want to try and land on like the southern pole because we've kind of been all over the thing, and that's one of the larger areas where I just haven't been. So here is our wonky orbit, which is kind of being weird. Let's turn off SAS. Does that fix it? Someone said that the SAS was to blame for your orbit jittering like this because your SAS is trying to keep your jet, or your rocket rather, not your jet. You're trying to keep your rocket stable, and in doing so, it's manipulating your orbit very minimally, but it's still doing that. Anyway, okay, so I want to go to the southern tip here. So let's add a maneuver, and maybe like around about to there, and then we need to do something like this so that we can land on the southern tip. Controls, these controls, man, drive me nuts. And then we just need to fine tune it until we get it to end up where we want. Maybe something like that. I don't actually know where, the quote-unquote South Pole is. But maybe that'll be a unique biome down there somewhere. And the orbit will decay more once we burn retrograde here. So let's aim for something like... Come on. Oh, what'd I do? Did I cancel it? That's a little frustrating. But that's okay. It only took me like, 3 seconds to get it back to where it was. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty good right there. So this guy has a lot of fuel. The extra fuel we built into the other ones, let's turn SAS back on. The extra fuel we built into the other ones to help us get out here so that we would have 5 nuclear engines on our stage to burn for the moon. That actually was pretty handy, and I actually ended up needing that fuel to slow down my rocket and land without using any of the lander's main fuel tank, this guy, without using any of that. It was kind of necessary, so I'm kind of glad I did that, and I didn't try to simplify the staging too much with having 3 separate fuel tanks. But this guy has an extra FLT800 tank. So this guy's got fuel for days. We could do loop-de-loops. Well, we're in orbit. We could do loop-de-loops with no fuel. But you know what I mean. We have a lot of fuel. But this guy's a little bulkier though, so he's going to be a little bit less efficient with his maneuvering. All right, there we go. Let me just throttle up. It's giving me not an NA there for the length of the burn. I just wanted an estimate there. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's speed up a bit. Warp around the planet. So the burn, it says 3 minutes. Oh, that's right, because we're changing our... we are changing the orientation of the whole orbit. We're not just slowing down. That's why it takes so long. So we'll come down to about 1.5 minutes and start the burn. Let's come to this view. This view is a little bit more interesting than always looking at the map. It would be kind of... Oh. Okay, this is probably good right here. Oh, okay. It readjusted the estimate once we got to full throttle, all the way down to 1.5 minutes. So let's fast forward to about 45 seconds in, or away from the node. And then we'll just start burning right there. That should do. All right. I'm sort of curious to see how much science we get. From what I understand of the way the biomes work, each of these little science things, the goo, the accelerometer, and the gravitometer, or whatever it's called, something along those lines. Gravioli detector, that's right. Gravioli detector. That's us leaving orbit right there. The camera swing. Each of those should... Your first use of them in any biome should get you the full science points. And then every use after that point, it will diminish by a certain percentage. And it seems to decay pretty sharply. I've got 2 goo containers. 4... Whoops, that's the wrong one. 4 seismic accelerometers, and then 2 of the ravioli machines. I know they're called gravioli. I'm just going to call them ravioli because it's just what it makes me think of. And that is turning over nicely. We have a lot of fuel with this thing. But that's okay. We kind of need it. The overall design, I think, was pretty good. It was a strange rocket design in that we didn't use our boosters with the first stage. Oop. Okay. Lovely. Maybe I would like to design some rockets in the future with some strange booster usage. Maybe we could use the boosters in an interplanetary burn, like to get from Kerbin to like Eve, for instance. Just put some boosters in some weird parts of the rocket where they don't normally go. Okay, that looks marvelous. So basically now we just want to orient around to the retrograde marker. And then we want to come down in elevation until around maybe 20 kilometers or so. We could cut it closer, but I still want to be a little conservative with the way I do this. And I think, oh, you see this right here? That looks kind of interesting. Maybe we should try to land in the center of that thing. Okay, right about here. Stop. Quick save. Change to this view. Oh, and we are no longer on our retrograde marker. We are all the way up at 44, but since we have so much fuel, I'm going to go ahead and kill our speed. I want to try to aim for the center of this thing if we can. Here we go. Sidwise. Sidwise is my new favorite Kerbin. I don't know why, just something about the name Sidwise. It sits well with me. Are you ready, Sidwise? If you don't recall, I have exiled Bill, Bob, and Jebediah onto the little test, not space shuttle, but space station we made. They're stuck there because they keep resurrecting every time they die. It's very annoying. I would much prefer permanent death. I understand why they they're basically immortals, and they can resurrect every time they die, since they were the first 3 added to the game. So basically, I just want to I want to decay this arc here until we land right in the center of this thing. And I don't really know if we're far enough on the bottom, although it looks like it. That looks like about as... That looks pretty much on the bottom. And I don't really know. I don't think I don't think its axis is on a tilt because its orbit is not on a tilt. Still burning, and oh yeah, we're losing quite a bit of speed, and then basically we'll just fall straight down once we kill off all this speed. As long as we land somewhere in here, I think that's all right. Lovely, lovely. And stop. I think that's good. That's pretty good. If we zoom out, that is definitely on the bottom of the thing. And then, oh, you know what I would like to do? Oh, we can't do it now. But once we're done, I kind of want to look at our debris field from the mapping. I forget what that building is called, but the map, or the building that lets you look at the solar system from the command station area, whatever, the complex. All right, quick save. We have lots of fuel. We're falling towards the moon. The developers apparently pronounce it mun. So apparently Well, I don't know. I guess that's the official pronunciation then, if the developers call it the Mun. But I think I would just continue to call it the Moon out of habit. Let's speed up a little bit. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. Now, I know there's a number of Easter eggs on the moon, but the place is so big. It took me hours to drive over just a tiny fraction of the thing. Wow. Look at this. This surface is really crazy. Oh my. Looks like the area I'm landing in is relatively flat. And we will get down, I bet, we should probably, yeah. Let's do that. Oh gosh, did I wait too long? I don't know if I waited too long. May have waited too long. Quick load! Okay, much better, much more controlled. Oh, look at that. Kerbin is rising. That is a very cool view. I don't recall seeing that before, maybe because I haven't been at one of the poles. I guess we did go into one of the northern craters earlier, but I didn't notice a view like that. That is quite cinematic. Look at that. We need some Stravinsky, I think, in this. Okay, so we're getting pretty low. Landing legs. I kind of would like to be in the sunlight. Maybe let's, all right. We've got some fuel, so I'm gonna edit this this flight a little. We're flying over here to where there's some sunlight. Maybe just over in this valley. Somewhere over there should be fine. Something like that. And then let's go find our retrograde. Oh yes, much better. Look at this. Yeah, we were about to be in the darkness. It's a lot harder to land in the darkness too. What is our... Let's look at this. Yeah, okay, so that's definitely good. I wasn't sure if that would be enough. Ooh, our retrograde is way over here. I wasn't sure if that would be enough velocity to get us over. Let's kill it off and just go straight down. Oh boy, look at that. That didn't take much. Okay, and now we'll just go straight down. This is better. Much better lighting. And we get to see Kerbin again. Hello, Kerbin. Do another quick save since we moved position and we're not moving fast, so it'll be easy to recover if I crash it again. But what's a Kerbal space explosion video without a few explosions? Oh yes. Wait, let's get the... There we go. Yeah! I don't even want to talk during moments like that, because it's so atmospheric. Ooh, this ground doesn't look too flat, though. Okay, let's kill off all our speed, and then let's get rid of that guy. And then we're down to this guy. We're moving quite slow. This ground is not flat. I can't really tell the shape of it. The shadows can be quite deceiving. Here we go. Let's just keep our speed beneath 5. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at this. What's our craft gonna do? What's the balancing? No! Okay. Alright. Haha! Okay. Let's try this one. Let's see if this is any flatter. Kill that speed. Yeah, that doesn't take long. This vessel is quite light. It's amazing what you can do if you build something lightweight with just a little bit of throttle. There. Okay, stay. Don't fall over. Do not fall over. Go back. Go back. There you go. Okay, mission oh, gosh. No. What are you doing? Let's wait for it to go back, and then I'm going to turn SAS off, so it just... Is SAS doing this? Okay, let's see if I can fix this. Yeah, go. There you go. Now turn that off. No more SAS for you. You're drunk, SAS. Go home. Okay, we made it. We've got sunlight. We can see Kerbin right over there. Actually, let's do science first. Then we'll do a little EVA exploration. The other 4 landers, we just got out, got the science, and got back in. But this one, this is the last one, and this is Sidwise, my new favorite. So let's actually walk around a little bit. Log gravity data. Oh, we didn't look at this. Gravity scan. Oh, from the moon's poles. Excellent. After calibration, the sensor is able to detect the interplay of gravity between Kerbin and the moon. So we did find a new biome, and it's the poles. It says poles. It doesn't say South Pole. So I wonder if this is the same biome as, if we landed on the north. Gravity data, however you choose to pronounce it. Okay, there we go. Now we can EVA. Sidwise, get out of there, buddy. Let go. Get your jet package on. And let's walk over here. Do a little jumpy jump. Ouch. And I think I want to plant the flag over here where we can see Kerbin a little bit better. So let's do a little bit of flying. I wish I could see his, velocity he's traveling at right now, so we knew just how much we needed to burn off. Like that, because we just crash into the ground. Yeah, this is a nice flat location. I wonder how far you could go with just flying in one direction. Can you get into orbit with an EVA? I kind of doubt it. Maybe in Minmus, where the gravity is quite low. Or maybe, is there a moon or some sort of celestial body with less gravity than Minmus? That might be interesting to try to get one of the Kermans into orbit around a moon just by using his EVA pack. Plant the flag. That's right. Look at that, Kerbin over there. It's like he's peeking at us. All right, so let's see. What was I calling these? Something to the effect of Fission 5 lander. No, not South Pole. It was something about the poles. I can't remember exactly what it said. Okay, and then take surface sample. Yeah, just poles. The samples here show lower concentrations of ejecta. Ejectas from collisions, which cause the craters. Create the craters. There appears to be some liquids in the soil that remain permanently frozen. Fascinating. Okay, EVA report. You start... Oh, yeah, okay. We've had that flavor text every time. Let's fly up a bit. Oh, okay. You turned your jetpack off. That's nice. Glad you notified me about that change. Whoa, look at this! Okay, don't crash into the ground, buddy. Let's head back over this way. Back to the lander, and then it's back to Kerbin to see just how much science we managed to accumulate with all of these landers landing in separate locations on the moon. I'm obviously going to have to fly them all back, but we'll just do the first one on camera, and then we'll do all 5. Oh, yeah, stuck it. Perfect 10. He stuck the landing. Now we'll just finish up with all of the landers landing on Kerbin, because that's a lot easier than landing on the moon. You just need a parachute. Quite simple. And I've got a parachute XL. And then we'll see how much science we had. I think I have... Let's see. I bought the struts and the other parachute. I think I have something around 200 science right now. Something like that. And we'll see how much more than that we end up with. Ouch! You bounced right off of that lander module. We'll see how much we have after that point, once we land all these guys. Okay, no. Oh, well, that was the wrong button. Ow! Okay, buddy. Sidwise, love you, buddy, but you're not that good with the jetpack. There you go. Okay, he did it. He did it. Good. Now, we're in the south. I guess, I'm not sure the best way to burn to get into an orbit. I guess it doesn't really matter. We should have enough fuel to do this. Let's just burn What happens if you burn for 90 degrees from the pole? Will that put us in a polar orbit? Probably. Well, let's just find out. Okay, so here we go. Okay, don't tip over too much now. And let's spin around. Let's bring up the landing legs there. There we go. Stop spinning, please. Gosh. Holy cow, man. And oh, wow. This thing really likes to spin. Holy cow. What am I doing? Stop spinning. Oh, SAS is off. No wonder. Oh, it's like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, it was the SAS because the SAS was off. Okay, we need to come up a little higher. And I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just go into this polar orbit. Okay, turn all the way over. We'll get into this polar orbit and then just burn straight for Kerbin. Now, people have been telling me there's a more efficient way. Oh, okay, stop. Yeah, that's using more fuel than I wanted. There's a more efficient way to burn for Kerbin. They said something to the effect of start your burn basically when you're facing Kerbin, when your prograde is already facing Kerbin. Let's add a actually, we don't need to do that. Forget adding maneuvers. We're not adding a maneuver. And yeah, hopefully that will be efficient enough that we can do it that way. Did I quick save it before we took off? I would hate to have this guy get stranded out here. This one will probably be the most difficult to get back because of the wonky place we took off from. And I definitely did this in a less than optimal manner. All right, let's face the prograde. Like so, and we're pretty close to the apoapsis, so whatevers. There, good enough. Okay, so people said basically right about there when your prograde is facing Kerbin, to burn from there. Now what is that doing? Did we go too far? Whoop. And that's a burn of only 11 seconds, which we can definitely do. Now can I... Let's see. I want to... Nope, that's the wrong one. Maybe this one? This is a kind of a weird way because we're coming from the bottom of the planet. It's doing things different from how I would normally think of them. And we're up to a 48-second burn. This is probably not the most efficient way to do it. Okay, let's start this maneuver over. Okay, add maneuver. There we go. And then... I guess it's doing kind of the same thing. Kerbal, 50 seconds. And we want to get down to about... Come on. We want to get down to about 40. And do I have enough fuel to do that? I think so. And if not, we'll just reload and we'll try something else. And people said there was like a much more efficient way to do it. I don't think I'm doing it quite right. We'll see if this works. And if not, we'll just revert to when we were on the land. Hopefully this will not cause us to crash into the moon. But I think this should be fine. We'll see. We will see in just a moment. Oh, and things are happening. We're getting little lag burps. Okay, getting close. Yeah, I think we should be able to burn fine. Because we're in a polar orbit, we're kind of at the bottom of the... Okay, lag. We're at the bottom of the planet, so it's not going to be in our way when we do this burn. And maybe I'll try to refine it for the other landers when we try to take them back. So we want to get down to about 27. Okay, there we go. Throttle up. Get on that target. And then, let's see. Will this fuel tank last for 40 seconds longer? I think so. I think we'll be fine. I think we will be fine. And then for each additional lander, I'll try to make it a little bit better. Okay, that's us leaving orbit when the camera spins around. Yeah, we got it in the bag. We have it in the bag. Look at that. Okay, let's actually cut the throttle. I want to watch this one closely. It actually doesn't matter that much, but I don't want to shoot past it to where we're no longer intercepting. Very good, very good. Keep going. There, perfect. Okay, that's all we need to do. That is all we need to do. That was the hardest one to take off because it's in the most remote location. Although I guess this one will be about the same. And we still have like a third of our tank left. All right, quick save. Mission achieved. Well, or nearly, you know, more or less. The hard part is done. Say goodbye, moon. Oh, okay. I'm trying to look at the moon. You keep swiveling the camera around as I zoom away. Here comes Kerbin. Whoa! Man, we came in fast. Okay, where are we? I don't think I've ever been in this desert before. Maybe I have, but I don't recall. I may have landed something there before. I've landed so many things, it's easy to forget. And, oh, our Perias is only going to go down to 44. Let's go ahead. We've got some fuel left. Let's encourage it. Whoa. By doing a retrograde burn. This is actually really inefficient to do it this way. I should probably be, what, burning like this? There we go. There we go. And now I'm going 3,000 meters per second. Whoa. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of the fuel tank because we're going to enter the atmosphere in just a second. See you later, buddy. You served us well. And now we just wait for the aero braking to occur. That should diminish really quickly. And if not, we'll just sling around. Yeah, we're definitely low enough. Okay, fine. Even if it not, we were still in the atmosphere. We would aero brake each time around until the orbit totally decayed. Oh, let's turn that off. There we go. No SAS, please. Don't. Mystery goo, stay put. Do not break off, Mystery goo. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's, if you turn SAS on, it will, there we go. The wibbly wobbly effect was kind of freaking me out a little bit. Hopefully none of our little things break off. And we don't, I've learned that we don't really have to pop the parachute until we're quite low. Just the drag with the atmosphere slows us down really quickly. Oh, and let's quit with the time acceleration. I don't want to be eaten by the Kraken. Okay, here we are. Let's see if any science thingies fall off. Nothing fell off. Awesome. Very glad I used that XL parachute because it slows us down even more. All right, let's recover, see how much we get from this one lander. So we got 390 science from that mission. Let's bring the other 4 home, see if we get the same amount. There we go. There is Fission 5 lander number 2, Larry Kerman, reporting for duty. Let's recover. 389. All right, let's get number 3 back onto Kerbin. Genewig reporting in, lander from the Fission 5 lander. Lander number 3, reporting in, recover. 389 science once again. Seaford reporting in with the Fission 5 lander number 4. Back on Kerbin. In the water, recover. 389 science once again. And last but not least, Hadbury Kerbin reporting in the last of the Fission 5 landers that went to the moon. We have all returned. Recover vessel. All right, and as expected, 389 science. We are up to 2,060 science. Yes! Okay, research and development. We're going to wait till next time to unlock new stuff. But you can be darn sure we're going to get the mainsail. And we'll probably get this for more complicated and cool-looking space stations, and then the jet plane stuff. And I also want the Gigantor solar array, also for the, well, for damn near everything. I'm going to be sticking this thing on. Okay, so last thing I want to do, let's look in this little, let's look in the space view, and then let's click debris. Okay, not quite as many as I would have thought, but still quite a few. Let's see, we've got a white one here. What does this one denote? Fission 5 lander Mark 5 debris at launch pad. Oh, that must be one of my earlier stages. Oh, it's landed, so it's white. I see. No, I don't want to fly it. Whoops! Oh, it's the landing gear. I meant to recover it. Okay. That's really bizarre. And then it triggered as soon as we spawned in. Okay, so that's it for this time. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.